Big changes are coming for anyone looking to immigrate to Canada in 2025. The Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, or IRCC, has recently announced a series of updates and trends that every applicant should be aware of. These changes could affect eligibility, processing times, and even the type of visas that are most in demand. If you've been planning to move to Canada, this is the year to pay close attention because the landscape is shifting faster than ever. First, let's talk about Express Entry, Canada's most popular immigration pathway. In 2025, IRCC is expected to prioritize applicants with high-demand skills even more aggressively than before. Fields like IT, healthcare, and skilled trades are at the top of the list. Applicants with experience in these sectors are likely to see higher comprehensive ranking system, or CRS scores, increasing their chances of receiving an invitation to apply. This is part of Canada's ongoing effort to address labor shortages in critical industries while also keeping the immigration system competitive and merit-based. Another significant trend is the rise of Provincial Nominee Programs, or PNPs. Provinces across Canada are increasingly using PNPs to attract immigrants with skills that match local needs. In 2025, programs in Ontario, British Columbia, and Alberta are expected to focus on tech workers, healthcare professionals, and engineers. Some provinces are even launching targeted streams that allow employers to sponsor applicants directly, reducing the wait time for permanent residency. This means that applicants who are flexible about where they live in Canada may have a huge advantage. But it's not just about skills. Language proficiency is becoming even more critical. IRCC has made it clear that strong English or French scores will weigh heavily in selection processes. This is particularly true for Express Entry and PNP candidates. If your language test scores are low, it could significantly impact your CRS points. So, for those planning to apply, investing time and resources into improving language skills is more important than ever. Processing times are another key factor applicants need to watch. IRCC has been implementing new digital systems to speed up applications, including artificial intelligence-driven document reviews. While this may reduce overall processing times, it also means applicants must be meticulous with their paperwork. Missing documents or errors could result in automatic delays or even rejection. In short, being organized and prepared has never been more crucial. Family sponsorship is also seeing some changes in 2025. IRCC is focusing on processing applications for spouses, partners, and dependent children more efficiently. However, the backlog for other family sponsorship categories, like parents and grandparents, remains a challenge. Experts advise applicants in these categories to apply as early as possible and to monitor updates closely to maximize their chances. One surprising trend is Canada's renewed focus on humanitarian and refugee immigration. While economic migration remains the primary driver, IRCC is allocating additional resources to support vulnerable groups, including refugees from conflict zones. This highlights Canada's ongoing commitment to diversity and inclusion, and it signals opportunities for those who qualify under humanitarian streams. For students, Canada continues to be an attractive destination in 2025. Study permits and post-graduation work permits are being streamlined to allow international students to gain Canadian work experience more easily. This, in turn, strengthens their eligibility for permanent residency through programs like the Canadian Experience Class. So, for young professionals and students, Canada remains a gateway not just to education, but to long-term settlement. Finally, technology is playing a huge role in 2025's immigration landscape. Online portals, digital document submission, and AI-driven assessment tools are changing the way IRCC handles applications. Applicants who embrace these tools stay informed about updates, and track their applications online are more likely to succeed than those relying solely on traditional methods. In summary, Canada immigration in 2025 is about speed, skill, and strategy. High-demand occupations, strong language skills, provincial programs, and careful preparation are all critical to navigating the system successfully. Whether you're aiming for express entry, a PNP stream, or a study to permanent pathway, understanding these trends could make the difference between approval and delay. If you're serious about immigrating to Canada, now is the time to stay informed, act strategically, and position yourself for success in 2025. This is one of the most dynamic periods in Canada's immigration history, and those who move quickly and wisely could find themselves at the front of the line.